I am the greatest.
Someone look color! Someone look color!
Kill confirmed.
What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Vici, and today we're going to be talking about this pretty cool story I have. It's from middle school, and it's called Winning the Finals. That's the title of the video. And so basically, let's just get right into it. It's kind of a long story. Actually, before I get into it, I want to say something about the video. Some parts of the video I've sped up just because nothing really happens action-wise, or if anything does, it's very little. And so it made the video 9 minutes. The video was originally 11, and I thought that was just way too long. So hopefully this will work out. So in 5th grade, well, first of all, I played multiple sports. I played soccer, basketball, baseball. Those were the sports I played. Oh, and I did swimming. And I got stories for all of those. But today we're going to talk about basketball. And we're going to talk about the time that we won this awesome tournament. It's a local tournament by me. Or by, like, where I live and where I'm from. And so, in 5th grade, I was on the CYO, which is like a little league. It's a Catholic, like, youth something. I don't know what it stands for. But I went to a little Catholic private school. And I was on a team with a bunch of friends. And first of all, I'm just going to say the regular season, we only lost one game and we were invited to 2 tournaments. So we get to this game. This is like this tournament starts the beginning of the season because it happens in January. And then when you're in 5th grade, like, games don't start for a while. And so anyway, we get there. The gym's nice, and the team that we're playing it's called St. George. That's like the school. It's like kindergarten through 8th grade, but they have like multiple teams, and they've always done this. And I guess it's okay. Other schools do, especially larger schools. We had 2 teams. They had like 4. They had like yellow, red, black, and green. And like green was the best. Black was the second best. And it was basically like a farming situation, and what I mean by that is like the kids that they all tried out, and the kids that were like mediocre went to the yellow team. Kids that were really bad went to like the red team. Kids that were good but not great went to the black team, and then the amazing, like, outstanding players went to the green team. So this tournament, it's all Catholic schools around Louisiana, and so I think it was a ton of schools. But so first round, I think we had a bye. And we go and we play. And the team consisted, this was the starting lineup. I played shooting guard. Robert played point guard. Hunter played small forward. Morgan played center. No, Morgan played forward, and Jarvis played center. I was the only, like, white boy on the team that was decent. And I was very, very good at shooting 3-pointers. Like, that was my niche. Like, that was what I was known for. And I was very good at hitting them. And so Coach drew game plans up based around that. Now, the coach was Robert's son, who's one of my good friends today. And so me and Rob were like the main offensive focus. Hunter was good too. He could get to the rim, but if he got fouled, he was not going to make his free throws. First game, we destroyed our opponent. Like, it was a blowout, absolute joke. So then we go into the second game. I think we played 4 games before the finals. So second game, it was somewhat close. My mom, we were actually opening up, this is just a little fact. My mom, she was opening up a new business with my dad, and so they couldn't attend the game. Well, my mom could, my dad could. And I had 23 points as a 5th grader in one game, and that was awesome. I hit like three 3-pointers and a bunch of other free throws and just layups and stuff. But I had a phenomenal game, and we won that game, I think, like 40 something to like 30. Like, it was a 10-point win. It was a good solid win. Then we played St. Jude. Now, St. Jude is another, like, the good basketball teams. Like St. George, St. Jude, Sacred Heart, those are always the good teams. And so we played St. Jude, and actually one of my friends went to St. Jude, Michael, and he was on their team. So I got to go head-to-head with my friend. He played the same position as me. I got to guard him. It was really, really fun. And that game, if we won that game, we were going to end up playing Most Blessed Sacrament in the semifinals to get to the finals. So we played St. Jude. That game went into overtime, and I believe it just came down to like managing the clock, and then I hit a 3 from the corner. I do remember that. That tied the game. And then Robert got a steal, and Hunter finished the layup, and there was like 12 seconds left. And they took the last shot and just didn't hit it. And so we won that game. Then so we got to the semis, and this game was the game. Like we got to win this to get to the finals, and it's like, dude, you know, go hard or go home. And so semis come. We're playing Most Blessed Sacrament. I had a decent game. I think I finished with 15 points. But the whole game was just back and forth, like changing leads, tying. There were probably like 9 lead changes the whole game. And keep in mind, they're like 5-minute quarters. It's not a very long game. So it gets to the fourth quarter. There's probably a minute left, and it's tied up. Like, I guess I would say like 23-23. So and there's no like shot clock and little, like, you know, 5th grade middle school basketball. So you can just milk the clock. So they had the ball, they're milking the clock, and you know, we gotta stop them, and they're just passing in the backcourt, like not even driving. We think they're gonna take the last shot, and so we Robert, or I think it was Hunter, they got really close on one, like pressuring. We're pressuring them, and he slapped the ball away, and the dude was chasing it down because like it was off of Hunter, so he could go get it if it went past the backcourt line. But by the time he got to it, it was like so close to going out of bounds, and his knee hit it as he was trying to grab it and went out of bounds under our goal. So there was like maybe, I guess, like 20 seconds left, and we had to score. So Hunter passed it inbounds. He wasn't supposed to, and we get the ball, and like we just didn't set up the play right. So coach calls a timeout with 5 seconds left, because we just had no clue what we were doing. And so the play was, I was going to inbound the ball, and Hunter was going to set a screen for Robert, and Robert was going to come from the 3-point line down to the baseline, and I was just going to hit him a bounce pass, and he would be wide open for the layup. And I kid you not, it worked out perfectly. It was like exactly like Coach drew it up, and Rob hit the buzzer beater, and we won. And so we made it to the finals, the big thing. You get a really nice trophy for your school if you win, and like you get all this. It's a lot of pride involved. So we get to the final, and we're playing St. George Green, the best team they have. And one of the guys on their team, he got actually burned in a fire out in the country. I forgot the whole story, but he like poured gasoline on the fire when he was younger, which he was not supposed to do. Obviously, that's dangerous, but he did it anyway, and his whole body like caught a flame. But so after skin grafts and everything and like rehealing, he had to wear this protective sleeve on his shooting arm, and because it was like severely burned and like disformed, and it didn't look good. And I mean, I can respect that. Like, he doesn't want it to look like that. So we end up playing them, and he's their best player. Like, this guy scores all their points, and so we go up in the fourth. We had lead going into the fourth. I believe they tie it up, and it does end up going into overtime. I do remember that. But then in overtime, my boy Rob just took over the game. I think he scored like 8 points in overtime, which is good because in overtime it's only like 3 or 2 minutes for like middle school. And he scored 8 points in that time span, and we won by 8. Like, they didn't score at all. We ended up winning the championship, which was a great feeling. And actually, that season, we ended up going on to win every regular season game, and we lost a tournament final to St. George Green again, but it was a different tournament. Nothing as big as the St. George one. And it was an awesome win. It was very fun, and it was one of my good memories from, middle school. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow my Twitch and Twitter. Those links are down below. And it has been your boy VG, and I'm out. Peace.